Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Larry Frank Sports Unfiltered. We're coming to you live from our Frankly Speaking Sports Studios here in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. We're a couple miles away from the Fort Campbell Army Base, and as always, we want to start the show off by thanking all of our military people who continue to serve this great country we live in so that we can live freely on a daily basis. We thank our armed forces, and believe me, what you do does not go unnoticed. Ladies and gentlemen, it is football season. It is football season. And do me a favor, while we get into this topic, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Frankly Speaking Sports. We want to get as many people involved in all of our shows. And also, do me a favor, not only like us, but wherever you're watching this stream from, please go ahead and share it to at least one of your friends. By everyone doing that, we will continue to grow more, and more. And believe me, we've already grown a lot. But you know what? It is football season, folks. And guess what? Preseason games have begun with the Hall of Fame game. And every year we have the discussion when NFL preseason games are about to begin on whether players should or should not play more, the starters, that is, in these preseason games. And there's two sides to every story. And we have to first remember that during preseason and during preseason games, NFL players do not get paid their multi-million-dollar salaries. They get what is a per diem or a stipend, where it's, I believe now the collective bargaining agreement allows each player $2,000 a week per diem while they're in preseason. So there is the risk, and everybody talks about the risk of injuries. And you know what? I think that's a cop-out. And I know it's a fact that you could get hurt, but you could get hurt in joint practices, regular practices, whatever you do. I am a firm believer that players should play more in the preseason, especially the starters. The starters should play more. And you ask me why. How many times during the first game of an NFL season you see players get hamstring injuries? They pull up where something in their leg is just not right. There are more hamstring injuries during the first week of the NFL than probably the entire 17-game season. You know why? Because the players are not physically ready. And now what happens is, since they didn't play in these preseason games, they are not used to the speed of the game. Yes, they played before, maybe, but I'm talking about your body is not ready for the speed. It is so much faster of a game when you are playing a team in preseason than when you are doing joint practice or just practicing in general. And, you know, we always hear the excuse, what happens if a player gets hurt? A lot of these players, especially the big, they have guaranteed money. So they have a guaranteed salary where they get so much money. It's unfortunate if you do get hurt, but if you're going to get hurt, most likely you're going to get hurt anyway. No matter where you're playing, what you're doing, I just think that it's a top-out excuse. And how many times in week one of a season do we see teams up flat? Oh, they're not ready because they didn't play their starters. They come out flat. They don't look good. This is the reason. I am a firm believer the best thing to do in the NFL is for coaches to do. You have 3 preseason games. I'm a firm believer that game 1, they play at least 1 quarter. Game 2, they play 2 quarters or a half, however you like to describe it. And in the 3rd preseason game, they play 3 quarters, and then you'll have a 2-week rest before you start the regular season. We went ahead, we put a poll question on Frankly Speaking Sports on the Facebook page. Let us know what you think. Do you think they should play more? This is Larry Frank Sports Unfiltered.